Yeah, Enigma in the house. My man J-Span, Titan Studios. It's called From the Heart. Keeping it real is what all the song's about. Never selling your soul. Always staying true to yourself. Alright, yeah. Check it out. Money, cars. But will never get you far unless you gonna spit it from the heart. Yeah, money, cars. But will never get you far unless you gonna spit it from the start. Man, money, cars. But will never get you far unless you gonna spit it from the heart. Yeah, money, cars. But will never get you far unless you gonna spit it from the start. Man.
Say it one more time. Go ahead, say it. Good.
Vote for Dr. Oz.
This nigga stupid. And this, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back. This is another episode of your favorite weekly sports show, ITC Sportsball. And I am your man Jerome's fan. And of course, that's the prettiest face on ITC for everybody. Don't you forget that, baby. And of course, we've got the regular team with us. And that is that hot take spitter, the man who rips like Dylon spits. He is the modern day Ali on the microphone. When he gets in the ring, the ladies scream for him like he is the Rock himself. He is that man.
If you smell la 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 la, what Mase is cooking, let's go. Let's get it.
I like it.
That was a Five Below rock. I got that one.
and of course, we've got that resident troll. He is that guy that sees fire and he's like, I got this bag of gasoline, gunpowder, and bleach. I'm throwing it on. What's happening? He is that man, Daryl.
I am great. Remember that. And vote for Oz.
You're gonna stop that. We do not endorse Dr. Oz around this mug. All right. You trying to get me to curse because you mad because you done got fined up so many times. You trying to catch me slipping, Daryl, but you're not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do that.
I got bananas. I got bananas.
We do not endorse Dr. Oz around here. We do not endorse tomfoolery like he has. Okay. Exactly. No, not today. Do not vote for Dr. Oz. If you vote for Dr. Oz, you
Hey, who's better? Who's better? That's all I need to know. Who's better for Philadelphia?
It sure ain't the dude that don't actually live in Philly. I'll tell you that much. It ain't that guy. I can tell you that much. You probably gotta live there to be the guy that is
you know what?
State, but
Remember the good old days of Michael Nutter. What the best name ever.
Yo, stop it. Stop it.
Hey, law-abiding citizen, you know that scene? You just see that.
Stop it. You are a fool. Stop it. Something wrong with Daryl. Something very, very, very wrong with him. Okay?
I forgot he was even in the movie. I remember when they shut that down. They shut all Philly down for that whole scene, yo. I swear.
Oh my goodness. This guy, bro. This guy. But of course, we've got to get into this week's stories, and we've got to start with Daryl's guy, Kyrie Irving.
Oh, whoa. I didn't say him. I said the coach. You can keep that mortar somewhere else. that guy is a walking problem. You know what? I bet his stats decreased when he started talking this nonsense.
You know what's funny? The game after he said the real dumb stuff, they were playing the Bulls. He was terrible. Oh God, he was terrible.
Because it's bad when 2K gives them live updates. They do them live.
All I'm saying, Kyrie Irving was better when he was a carnivore.
Yo.
He was better when he was complaining about how he wasn't MVP. That's what.
hey, that Kyrie was way more tolerable than this dude. This dude, look, man, you want to talk about putting your foot in it, boy. Look, first off, you're supposed to go up there to apologize, right? You get up there, do some more nonsensical rambling so badly that the Anti-Defamation League is like, nah, bro, we don't even want your money. Like, to that bad that they're like, no, we cool, bro. We ain't doing this.
Like, this looks like a bribe if we take it. We can't do this. Like,
and then on top of that, to then go and double down and be saying like, look, the craziest part to me, y'all, was this. How you on one hand talk about how you are somebody that can influence people and all this, but then you want to sit there and be like, well, I shouldn't be responsible for what I share. I just shared something. That doesn't mean I endorse it. Nigga, is you dumb? Do you not understand how this works? Do you not understand what you are doing? Because if you are that stupid, cool. But here's the thing, though, Kyrie. All this time, you've been trying to convince us how smart you are. So which one is it? Is you dumb or is you stupid? Let me know which one. I'm trying to figure it out.
He's intelligent, bro. What you mean?
Is you dumb or is you stupid?
He's been to the edge of the world because it's flat.
No. He just woke. That's all. He just woke.
Nah,
you know what? Hey, you know what? Honestly, I think he just mad because this is the little known fact a lot of people don't remember. You remember when they came out with the I Can't Breathe t-shirts, right? That was Kyrie's idea. But who do we all remember as the idea being? LeBron, and all them boys.
Yep.
Kyrie,
that Miami team. That Miami team is who you.
Kyrie been losing his mind since. He has not made sense with most of what he has said since that moment. And I blame America for this, for not giving that man his credit for that idea and giving it to LeBron. Because now you see what you done did. See, y'all, America. First y'all done got Scotty. Now you got Kyrie out here looking crazy too. You see what y'all doing to these people? Do you understand, America, what y'all are doing to these men? Y'all are turning them crazy.
He don't have good PR. That's all it is. We just let him talk.
PR? What?
You know, no good PR. That's what it is. We need someone else to talk for him. He don't need to talk.
I'm telling you, man, he going crazy because he don't eat meat no more, bro. He always hungry. Over there trying to eat tofu burgers and stuff with no gluten. You know what I'm saying? He going crazy, dog. He losing it right now.
Bruh. How can it be so bad that they put you out there in front of the media after everything has happened again? And they have to pull
just
you
to say sorry
within 6 minutes because you going off the rails again. Like, bruh, Kyrie. And you know, hey, have y'all noticed something, fellas? Have you ever noticed that these type of brothers, because we all know one in our real life that's this way, they think that they call themselves a free thinker, right? Like, have you ever noticed that it's only free thinking if only a couple people believe it and it's some crazy nonsense, then they'll tell you that's the truth. But then it's like, oh, if it's widely accepted, no, that's a lie. That's a conspiracy. Is it? Literally, Kyrie Irving is conspiracy brother.
Conspiracy brother Jones.
He is conspiracy brother. If you have seen Undercover Brother, you know what I'm talking about. He's conspiracy brother. That's who he is. That's it.
Does Kyrie take flu shots?
Of course not, bro. What do you mean?
Time out. You think that man, after his "I'm the voice of the voiceless" nonsense, okay, you think he out here taking a flu shot?
He needs to go to CVS.
To even broach that question, dog. You got to be trolling. You got to be trolling. So, okay, but actually though, with this, so his suspension is a minimum of 5 games. Like is
yes.
Like how does that? So are they just like, after 5 we'll reconsider?
We go. What it was like, hey, we gonna sit you down for 5 games. Now
if you don't get back up there and apologize after the 5.
Look, hey, at this point, I'm gonna say a real talk to you. I wouldn't be surprised if this is Kyrie Irving's last season in the NBA. If he stays with his stances and on all of this will be very, very easily his last season. And you want to know why? Miles Leonard, y'all remember him, right? He is a dude. He is a 7-footer that shoots like 40% from three. Where is he at right now, fellas? At home, because what did he get on the stream and say? Some anti-Semitic stuff. And so what ended up happening? Where he's sitting at right now, fellas, at home. You look, y'all, I ain't trying to laugh at somebody pain, but if you want the people that laugh at somebody pain and want to see something sad and find it funny, go look at his Instagram. This man, man.
Who's worse, Kaepernick or Kyrie?
Worse? What you mean? How you even comparing the two?
What did Captain do? Nothing wrong.
Let him explain himself. How you even comparing the two? You want to make the statement?
I just want to ask that question. I don't have anything.
What? No. What? How are you comparing the two? What's the comparison? Explain to me.
Like worse for their organizations or worse for
organizations?
No, Mase, stop trying to give him back. No. Because he full of it. He want to just throw some statement out there, and I'm gonna make him back it up. No, Daryl, what are you talking about? What specifically do you mean?
I don't mean anything but organization.
Okay, so you just trying to throw two names out there and throw some gasoline on the fire. Get out my face. Get out of my face. I ain't falling for your trap, fool.
But in all seriousness, though, man,
down a track car, and I said, "Here is the power, the heart of the cards, nigga. Here, I ain't falling for it."
But I have a magic card, so it's an option. So hey, let's go.
No, but in all seriousness, though, man, like the NBA isn't just like that's a global product, bro. You can't make any of your viewership angry without the NBA losing millions of dollars. Like, you just can't do it. It's part of your job, dog. Like, it's not. You're not like the CFO of some random company, bro. You represent the NBA. People they listen to the NBA if they can't watch the NBA, dog. Like it's a global product, dog. You can't make any of these supporters angry. I mean, same thing with the situation in China, how a lot of players was hurt. You can't make them mad. That's what you make them. You can't make a whole section of the world mad. You're gonna lose the NBA money. That's what it comes down to. For all this whole free thinking, freedom of speech, what nonsense. Listen, he represents an organization that is represented throughout the entire world. You can't make nobody angry. You can't say nothing flagrant about nobody, or your job is on the line. Point blank. Period.
Double down on it. You asking for all these problems in my book. When you decide to say, I'm going to just double down. They've asked me to come out and apologize. They've showed me where I was messed up with what I did. And I'm still like, nah, we doubling down, baby.
He must have all the money in the world to keep on doing this. He must be having Kanye money.
Hey, Kanye. You want to talk about Kanye money? Hey, it's real funny how you found out how a lot of people don't actually understand how these companies get to these numbers when they be calling certain people billionaires, and how they found out real quick with him. It was like, oh, wait, he doesn't actually have $1 billion liquid cash. No, fools. No. Just like y'all was out here celebrating, what's her name? What's the little Kardashian? What's her name?
Kylie.
She's a billionaire. No, she ain't, fool. Y'all don't understand how this works, man. Y'all look. I'm not even gonna get into the economics talk, but at the end of the day, people's out here with funny money. That's what I'm gonna say. Y'all need to learn how economics work, because a lot of the people that you praise is out here with funny money. That's why we got Donald Trump. That's why we ended up with him as president, because dummies is out here believing he's
a rich guy that can't be.
Oh, I'm super rich. Oh, you're super rich? Okay, cool. Why won't any bank in the world give you a loan except for the one that has Putin's money? Anyways, we'll keep it moving here though. But of course,
I want funny money.
Hey, look. If you want that funny money, go holler at Cleflo. He'll teach you how to do it, man.
I ain't finessing Jesus from nobody. I ain't finessing Jesus out of nobody.
Hey, man. Go holler at Cleflo. Go holler at Olstein. You know what I'm saying? Go holler at all them.
They got answer for that. They got answer for that. No, they got answer for that.
That's what
them boys are going to double hell with gasoline draws on. Ain't no way. You can't be fleecing people out of money like that in the name of Jesus.
Wait, look, at the end of the day, first off, if you giving anybody named either
Creflo Dollar,
Joel Osteen, first off, you sound like a con man. Your name just sounds con man. That's all I hear is, oh, you're trying to take my money. Okay. Then a dude, this name is Creflo Dollar. Y'all gonna think that this man is righteous?
Listen, I've driven by the Lakewood Church. That joint looked like a whole arena, dog. Ain't no way. Ain't no way.
Just remember, tax-free dollars too.
Actually, as a matter of fact, I'm trying to think. The Lakeside Church actually used to be an arena in Houston.
Yep.
I can't think of what it used to be though. Yeah, that joint was an actual, like, it hosted events. Now you go and spend your money to sit in the front row there. I saw something like $1,000. You have to donate $1,000 to actually like sit in the rows to where you can actually be seen on TV.
You know what? You know what? That's
it
all.
It was at the Compact Center, maybe.
Yeah, that's right. That was Houston's
old Rockets Arena.
Yeah, the whole old Rockets Arena before they got the Toyota Center. Yep. I knew it was an arena, dog. Like it's that thing is huge, son. It's got a whole parking garage attached to it.
Tax-free.
Oh, that's tax-free.
It's all tax-free because it's under religional basis. Ooh.
Okay, well, we ain't gonna talk about that. All I'm saying is we can have that discussion another time. But all I'm saying is tax-free dollars. You said all I'm saying is this is just an answer. You said you wish you had some funny money. I gave you a way to do it.
Yeah,
go holler at them boys. That's it. That's all I'm saying. Go holler at them boys. They got you, baby. They masters of the art. Hey, go holler at that one. Make sure you remember that one preacher that was like, oh, you know, the way things are going, the parishioners aren't tithing enough, so I might not be able to get my new private jet. And the Lord wants me to fly private. Like, nigga, what? But remember, tax-free dollars. But moving forward here, when we're sitting here talking about taxes and people kind of skirting things and getting a lot of funny money, might as well talk about Daniel Snyder here in the investigation that's been opened on him by the federal government for an allegedly skimming off the top. Make sure I said allegedly because Daniel Snyder is really, really, really petty, and I do not have enough money to fight against his lawyers in court. So allegedly, okay, he was skimming off the top. All right. Combine this with the fact that now this week it has also been put out that Bank of America is going to be doing the sale. Whenever they talk about, like, for anybody that doesn't know, whenever they say they're going to be exploring the sale for a team, that means the team is up for sale. That doesn't mean that the owner's like, maybe I'll sell it or maybe I won't. No, that means he's like, nah, dog, we out. Deuces. Okay. So now with all of that together, knowing that the team is going to be going up for sale, Mase, I have to ask, what are your thoughts on this whole situation?
He backed himself into a corner, man. You can't go out there and threaten your business partners with information about their nonsense, and then they just let you stay in the club. This is what it comes down to is these owners, more than likely, either Jerry Jones or Robert Kraft got on the phone and was like, "Hey, my boy, you got to sell because we can't mess with you no more. You can't be in the club no more."
You know when you knew it was over for him? As soon as they sent Irsay out there to say what he said, it's like, what you gonna say about Irsay? And his business already in the streets. We already know how he gets down. We know what his proclivity is that we didn't want to find out about. He likes pills, coke, and hookers. That's his thing. Okay? And that's not allegedly. That's factual based off of his arrest. He likes pills, coke, and hookers, and a lot of cash too. He likes having a lot of cash on him. I ain't mad at him for that.
Yeah. Some people just they like the power of that dollar right there.
I guess he needs to make sure he's always got a fresh bill to use. I guess I don't know.
You never know.
but in all seriousness, that's how you knew it was over for him, right? That's when you knew they had decided at that point, we have the votes and we getting him out of here, because they wouldn't ever. If you've ever noticed with these owners, the only one that might say something that you view as like, oh, he's breaking rank with the other owners is Jerry. But most of the time, it's not really Jerry breaking rank. It's more Jerry trying to put a spin on something to make it look good for him. And hey, that's just how he gets down. He's a master of the media. That's Jerry, right? But they don't break ranks. They literally had Irsay come out here and say, yeah, we got the votes. Boy, as soon as they said that, it was like, yep, time to sell. Time to look, because it was either sell the team or they're going to take your team. One way or another, you're getting the money. It's just, do you get the embarrassment with it or not? And I guess even Snyder, that rich Mase was like, nah, I'm not for that public embarrassment.
I was gonna say, imagine you at home on your couch watching TV. You got you some steaks in the oven or something like that. Somebody kick your dough in, take everything, or kick you out and eat your food. That was basically what was gonna happen to him if he didn't put his team up for sale.
So I gotta ask, who do you think is gonna get the team, Mase? I'm gonna ask Daryl too. Give me your pick right now for who you think is getting the team. I'm not gonna tell you guys mine because I don't want to spoil the jury yet.
Oh, this is gonna be Jeffrey Bezos. He just saw Elon over there just bought Twitter. He got to make a splash purchase too. Jeffrey Bezos about to come through it. You might have Twitter, but I got a football team, son. What's happening?
Daryl, who do you think is buying the team?
Jeffy.
Your Lord and Savior Jeffrey Bezos.
Hey, look, hey, it's a Jeffrey Bezos sweep around here. Because look, I understand there's probably going to be some legitimate play for Byron Allen, right? Because he just got basically outbid by the Walmart people. They told him what I think. They told the NFL what I think Bezos is going to tell the NFL, which is no matter what they bid, I'm bidding more. It doesn't matter. They can bid 10, I'm bidding 20. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the point we're at with this. So I think at this point, we all know the next owner of the Washington Commanders is about to be Jeffrey Bezos. And that man, at this point, between owning the Washington Post and now will be owning a football team and then having all his ownership in Amazon, man, got a lot of power. That's dangerous.
I'm telling you, bro. Jeff, he saw Elon buy Twitter, and he's like, I got to make a power move.
Well, no, Jeff has been trying to get this team for years. So all right. So for people that don't know, I know not everybody pays attention, reads these stories and stuff like I do, right? So long and short of it, Bezos. Okay, Snyder has accused Bezos of using the Washington Post against him to try and get him out so he can buy the team. This has been something that's been going on for years. There's been a lot of stories that have been put out about Daniel Snyder, right? There's been a lot of great reporting done by quite a few entities, including the Washington Post, with a lot of the core work that has been done there. But yeah, basically for years, Daniel Snyder has been telling everybody that would listen, oh, Jeffrey Bezos is trying to use the Washington Post to force me out of my team so he could buy it. And it's like, well, hey, if you don't give them anything to report on, he can't.
You get to keep your team.
Yeah, but you was the dummy out here having a hostile workplace and never wanting to apologize for anything you did. And then when the league is like, dog, we got to lump you on the head. We need you to sit back and chill out for a little bit. You like giving them the DX, you know what I'm saying? Tell them, and you wonder why they're kicking you out. Yeah, you out of here, dog. You out of here. But I think the more alarming thing for for Snyder here is the feds are investigating him now. That's a bad game to have to play because the feds, you have to open up your books to them. And if you give them false books and then they catch you giving them false books, that's another crime on top of what they was already investigating you for. So I'm curious to see how this plays out. I'm wondering if the NFL might be able to make this one go away and be like, fans, we don't need y'all to sweep this one up under the rug for us. We got you on something else down the road. Don't worry about it. You know what I mean? Because the allegations, it could cause some real ugliness. Real ugliness. Because
you know Daniel Snyder's not going out gracefully, bro. If he gets caught up,
yeah, right.
He about to listen, bro. He about to every piece of dirt that he can sweep up. He's sliding that. Hey, why you taking me out? Go get him. What's that? F you. Hey, none of y'all cool. F you.
Hey, told you he gonna be up there like Wesley was, and I'm putting cases on all of y'all. Like, whoa. Yeah. So Daniel Snyder, good luck to you there. Best of luck to you, my friend. That sucks to be you, right? Because for him, I know that sounds weird for people, right? When I say, oh, it sucks that this guy's about to get a couple $2 billion. You know why it sucks for him? Because money's not a thing for him. What's a thing is being the owner of the Washington Commanders, being able to say he's in the private club of 32. You know, and now he's getting kicked out. Because you gotta understand, people, and we tell you this over and over, it doesn't matter actually how much money you have. If they don't like you, they won't let you in the club. You still, even if your bid wins, you still have to get a vote of approval from these other owners. So again, you got to have some allies, and Daniel Snyder burned all his allies like a moron. So have fun with that, because there will be no more status symbol for you. But speaking of people doing crazy things, sometimes there are some things that just get under your skin each and every week. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Mase's Madness.
So I had some lined up, but but I decided to go left on you right here. I'm gonna need people to stop skipping over Thanksgiving. This ain't no Halloween. This ain't no Halloween to Christmas. To hell with that. You trying to tell me that you gonna put up your tree on November 1st? I should come knock that joint down. If you got pets, I hope your pets knock your tree down on Thanksgiving. Just knock it down.
Preach, my brother, preach.
There's so many people in the house. They hype. Just you got a cat. They just go all ham. Just jump on the tree, knock it over. You got a dog. Don't be putting your tree up like that. Don't act like Thanksgiving ain't that holiday. More people come together for Thanksgiving than they do Christmas, because everybody like yams, greens, ham, turkey, dressing, whatever the case may be. Everybody love that. Ain't a single. You ain't gotta like everything on the menu, but you like some on the menu. Deviled eggs might be your joint. Somebody gonna come through with like two containers of deviled eggs, and you gonna be in there. Maybe you the person that they gotta hide the deviled eggs from. But guess what? You can't even enjoy your day because the Christmas tree up and they playing All I Want for Christmas Is You. Huh? Mariah Carey, you can go to sleep for another month. We can wait. We don't need you right now. You can hibernate a little bit longer. Black Friday, yeah, that's when you get down. You can get down on Black Friday, put all your trees up, do all that. I can't with y'all, man. Thanksgiving is the truth. Y'all must not be having good food. That's really what it comes down to. Somebody can't cook. Somebody in your family can't cook. If you trying to go from Halloween to Christmas, I said it. Ain't nobody else gonna say it, but I said it. Either you can't cook or everybody in your family can't cook. That's just basically what it is. If you don't get out with Thanksgiving, y'all just can't cook.
He ain't lying.
So but you know what I'm saying, I'm not gonna let that bring me down because I got some more to go here. We're gonna have to let Jobs know that we ain't Superman out here. You know, the holiday rolls around, you know, for a lot of people's jobs. It gets a lot of way more busier. So jobs be having you trying to do a little bit of extra. We ain't doing no extra no more. Millennials, it's our time to take over. We ain't doing extra. If our check ain't extra, we ain't doing extra. I said it. Well, we don't get out like that. Them greenbacks ain't extra. We ain't doing extra.
If you ain't got my leafy green spending money checks, I don't know why you even asking me for more.
No, it's just a, and I know you got this whole concept of working hard and pulling up your bootstraps and making it happen and all this. To hell with that. Nope. Jobs know what they doing. They try to sit there and they don't even call you employees. They find some other quirky name to call you other than an employee and try to make you feel good about yourself so that whenever they need you in a crisis, you're going to string yourself out and work extra hard. We don't do that no more. Millennials, we ain't with that. I know Gen Z ain't with it. Half of them ain't even got jobs yet. And I know they ain't with it. We ain't with it no more. We can't play with y'all like that.
If it ain't talking dollars, it don't make sense.
That's right. And to round this out, because you know I could go off about just about every job, but to round this whole thing out, we say this all the time, but your words have consequences, man. It plays out every day for us in some form or fashion. I don't understand why we just got people up here. People are out. Like, I get it, man. You might like a Kyrie, you might like a Kanye. You know, they might be your niggas. You might, say you might mess with it. You know what I'm saying? You like what they talking about most time, but you still can't sit here and act like there's no backlash for what they're saying. Freedom of speech is nothing if there's no consequence for what you say. I mean, what do you want to do here? You want to just, because I could say some flagrant stuff, but somebody gonna have a problem with it. Consequences. That is, for whatever reason, everybody doesn't seem to understand that. Like, defend Kanye, defend Kyrie all you want to, but just know that what they said has consequences. Your boy has consequences. You can't sit here sit here and talk about a demographic of people and there not be any consequences. You just think you're gonna get away with it because of freedom of speech? Come on, man. I don't understand why. I feel like every 2 to 3 shows we have to remind people that words have consequences.
You said I feel. No one cares about feelings.
Shut up, Daryl. Shut up, Daryl.
All right. Now that we got that out the way, you know what I'm saying? People just got to try to troll. That's really what all this is like, people just got to troll at this point.
Remember, they're independent thinkers.
Independent thinkers? I never knew losing money at a high rate of speed was considered a positive thought.
I think this only affects rich people. It doesn't affect broke people that much.
Hey, look. All I'm gonna say is this: if you still out here Tap dancing for these fools.
Happy feeting.
Hey,
Happy feeting.
I got a plot of land that I need to sell you, but I can't give you the address until after you pay me and send me all the money. Okay, I can show you some pictures of it, but I got some land I need to sell you too.
Is it like that same thing? Like, hey, you buy a piece of land and they can call you king or queen, stuff like that. It's like that. Like,
Look, I'll gladly give you $2 today for a burger tomorrow. Like that's kind of where we at. It's like, just stop it, bro. Yeah, like I said, let Kanye and Kyrie be your boys or whatnot, but don't just be out here losing your mind because you think they didn't say nothing wrong, because you gotta be conspiracy brother all the time and think that they ain't said nothing wrong. It's okay. It's okay for people that you, I won't necessarily say admire, but people whose thoughts you tend to agree with. It's okay for them to get in trouble for what they say from time to time, and it's okay for you to shut up.
They're just doing the Alex Jones right now.
I mean, he
What?
What do you mean he's doing to Alex Jones? That man got in trouble. That man is getting sued. That man's gonna get sued for the rest of his life.
What the hell are you talking about, bro? Like what?
Hey, everything has. He just said all words have consequences. You know.
Yeah, that's true.
So eventually, Kanye and Kyrie, they're gonna get sued. He's just not getting sued yet. That's all.
I'm pretty sure one's coming.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying.
I'm pretty sure there's gonna be some sort of class action suit. There's gonna, or not, maybe not class action suit. That's left field. But somebody's gonna come for their money. Somebody's gonna come for what they got.
For their ducats.
Because you can't just come up.
You want to play stupid games, you get stupid prizes.
That's right. That's all I got to say about that.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, was another trip deep inside the mind of a madman. Ladies and gentlemen, that was Mase's Madness. But we got to move on to the last story of the week. And that is, of course, the NFL trade deadline. This year, the trade deadline went a little bit crazy. Some teams made some big moves. So, Mase, I will start with you. Who do you think is a big winner off of the trade deadline?
Biggest winner, I'd probably have to go with probably Baltimore. Just from like a total team standpoint, they got so much better with Roquan. But at the same time, I thought that their thinking for the trade deadline, in my opinion, should have been, let's get Lamar some help instead of adding another defensive piece. Well, I mean, you can't go wrong with it. I'm not going to sit here and act like
What you mean they got Deshaun Jackson, Mase?
He older than all of us.
Not combined, though.
Listen, bro. I don't care what kind of shape he in. He older than all of us. Right on, all of us talking right now. That right there. Like, listen. How many more go routes does Deshaun Jackson have in his legs? How many more he got? And of those, how many more he got? How many of them is Lamar gonna actually throw?
Daryl, how many do you think he got?
A good 5 years. Good 5 years.
5 years?
Nigga, what? Huh? 5 years? Nigga, what? He probably ain't got 5 go routes in him. You talking about 5 years?
Hey,
nigga,
for real,
please.
Man. Hey, adrenaline shot can go a long way.
Adrenaline? Nigga, he need a whole new gland put in for his adrenaline at this point. What you mean, bro? That man old as dirt.
Hey, It's not
Man,
how
this ain't the
old you are.
quarterback
It's
position.
how
Stop
you
it.
move.
Nah, dog. This is not
And then
quarterback.
also, and my I guess my 1B would probably be Denver. To getting a first round pick for Bradley Chubb, who has been very underwhelming as a pass rusher without being hidden behind Von Miller. And being hidden behind Von Miller, just being able to be another guy that creates pressure while Von gets all the attention. Since he's had to be the guy in Denver, he's been very underwhelming, and to fleece Miami into out of a first round pick for that you got to commend them for that.
Can't disagree with you there. For me, I had two different winners. For me, number one was the Dolphins. Look, Chubb is not the overwhelming pass rusher out there, right? But he will help their defense. He is very good in run support. He has always been good there the whole time he's been in the league, right? That hasn't changed. So that'll help them in that. But also, the way that Miami attacks is a little bit different than what Denver's doing. Miami is going to give him more one-on-one opportunities than what Denver was doing for him. So that will help. I call them a winner because giving up that first rounder, it doesn't really affect them because their team is already good. And that first rounder was San Francisco's first rounder, which we know is going to end up being towards the back end of the first round anyway. So I got to say, if Chubb can, let's just say we're in week 10, right? So they've got, any team has basically got roughly 7 games left, right? So if he can give them somewhere in the range of 7 to 9 sacks, it's worth it, right? Because that means you've got a guy who came in and he started making plays for you that you're going to need down the stretch, because that defense is going to have to start playing better, because the secondary hasn't been playing as good as you would have expected at the beginning of the year.
Well, I think that's just more of a byproduct of them only having 15 sacks on the season as a team who lines up in a lot of zero pressures. So the secondary looks bad, but I don't think that secondary is bad because they're not getting any help in the front end. It's we're going to zero blitz you, but nobody's getting home. So you're leaving guys out on the island with 4 and 5 seconds to cover, and that's never a good thing.
Yeah, so I think there'll be a winner there for sure. But for me, it's weird because this team is also one of my losers here, and it's the Bears. Getting your quarterback some help on the outside was horribly needed. Anybody that has watched any bit of these last 2 games of the Bears has seen that, hey, there was really only one guy out there that was going to be a certified pass catcher for them. Everybody else, it was like, maybe. You know, you were depending on a lot on guys like Dante Pettis to go up and make plays for you, and that is not what Dante does. Our friend Will, right, Mase, he's been a Niner fan forever, and Dante Pettis irritated him to all ends because he didn't consistently catch the ball. And then because he didn't consistently catch the ball, he got put in Kyle's doghouse and never got out of the doghouse. You know what I mean? So you're depending on guys like that to be playmakers. Getting Chase Claypool is huge for them because now you have at least somebody who you know, hey, number one, he can go get the ball for you. And 2, he's mean as heck with the ball. As soon as he gets it, that guy gets yards after the catch. I know some will say, oh, well, his numbers have been down the past 2 years. Let's look at who was throwing him the ball. Okay, let's take a look here, fellas, at who was throwing this man the ball, and that may be why his numbers were not good. Okay, there's a reason why Antonio Brown was like, y'all gonna pay Ben, but y'all ain't gonna pay me. There's a reason. Look, he's crazy. Let's make that known. He is crazy, but he was right in that situation. He was out there making Ben look like he still had some when Ben didn't have nothing left. All right. Antonio Brown was putting his little body on the line to get hit by Vontaze Burficts of the world. And that's why Ben Roethlisberger still looked like he had something in the tank. It wasn't because he actually had something there. Okay, plain out and simple. So
he
I think
had
the Bears,
he had the likes of Antonio Brown and Le'Veon Bell, and they extended his career a solid 4 years.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So I have to say the Bears are most definitely a winner in this situation, just because, hey, the quarterback needed help. Justin Fields needed somebody else that he could depend on and be a person that, hey, when I throw you the ball, you're going to go catch the damn ball. Some of them are going to be tight, right? But you're going to go catch the ball. So the Bears most definitely needed that. But while we circle around to their losers, I might as well say, hey, why do I call them a loser in this situation? Because you gave up your second round draft pick for Chase Claypool, which means you could have kept Roquan Smith. I understand that you didn't necessarily feel that you wanted to pay him the $20 million that he was looking for. He was trying to be the top paid middle linebacker in the league. But guess what? That's a cost of doing business. You do not trade away players as effective and impactful for you as Roquan is. I know some will sit there and try and be like, oh, well, look at the last game. Where was he at? My boy, you're a linebacker. When your defensive line isn't keeping you clean, look, even the great Ray Lewis was not going to do nothing without having guys in front of him, okay? I don't care who you are. If your D-line don't protect you, Mase, you can tell them from all your years of playing. If your D-line don't protect you in the run game, it's over.
Yeah, it's a wrap. Listen, the worst experience I ever had playing football was having a guard and tackle run down on me as a safety. That ain't fun. I'm 160 pounds. And that's not fun. And just imagine adults doing this. Now they got adult bodies with adult strength, and now they bearing down on you 330 pounds, 325 pounds, and you got to deal with both of them because the people up front, terrible. Yeah,
yeah, they had Mase out there looking like a Looney Tunes character.
Hey, bro, I ended up on the track. I put it to you like that. I put it to you like that, though. I ended up on the track. We passed the grass, past all. I ended up on the track. I'm not embarrassed to say it. Like I said, I was 160 pounds. I did what hey, bro, I was fighting for my life. I'm not embarrassed to say that wasn't a bright spot for me. Hey, it is what it is. I'm trying to give you some context here, people. I'm trying to let you know if your defensive line ain't doing nothing for you, it don't matter who you are back there. Whether you're a linebacker or you're in the secondary, if your defensive line is terrible, you're not gonna look good.
Yep. So my second loser here it's gonna seem a little weird, but follow me for a second. It's the Ravens here. The Ravens needed to go get Lamar help. They needed to get in that market and go get some people that will go and catch the damn ball. Plain out and simple. There was guys on the market. Look, we know the Panthers were willing to trade DJ Moore. We know the Texans were willing to trade Cooks. You should have went and got one of these guys because you do not have a real receiver on your team now because Bateman is out for the year. They just announced that this week. He's out for the year. So now it's back to what it's been for the past 3 years with Lamar, which is you got Mark Andrews and a bunch of freaking track stars out there that ain't wide receivers. Okay, hey, Lamar is the GTA gift right now. Oh, here we go again. Here it is. He's CJ right now. Oh, here we go again. Because he has no wide receiver. Look, Deshaun Jackson, I've been a fan of him his whole career, but Jesus Christ, he is done at this point.
He just stealing money at this point.
That is your answer to help your quarterback out is we go trade for a middle linebacker. Now, don't get me wrong. I think Roquan is going to be good for them. I do. But here's where things get sticky again. You haven't signed your quarterback yet, and now you're going to have to sign Roquan too. You can't franchise both of them. So you might just be on a rental unless you can come to an agreement and be willing to pay Roquan the money he wants, which then is going to put you in a weird situation when you got to worry about paying Patrick Queen in about a year or two.
Mm-hmm.
So I just don't. This move makes no sense to me. It was such a wide open, easy thing, right? Hey, go get a wide receiver for Lamar. It's so simple. You know what you have. Wait a minute. Duvernay ain't really doing it. He doesn't produce consistently, right? What's the other little fast dude's name, Mase? Oh, goodness, I can't think of his name, man. Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. The other little fast dude ain't really doing it for him, right? Now, Bateman out for the year. He was the only wide receiver that you had that could run a damn route worth a damn. So, at the end of the day, that's why I say the Ravens are a loser in this situation. Because, look, as great as Roquan is as a player, he is not going to fix what is wrong with your defense. What's wrong with your defense is something else. What's wrong with your defense is that you have a lot of guys doing things that they are not good at doing, plain out and simple. And on top of that, you don't have a pass rusher or anybody up front that commands a double team whatsoever. No. There isn't a solitary person in your front seven that commands a double team. Not one. You know,
like,
hey,
Calais Campbell can't do it.
You know who you could have had though? That dude that's in New England right now that y'all was like, he can't play no more. He sure is making plays for them.
Hey, well, Judon is out there playing out of his mind, bro.
It's crazy, Mase, because I mean, I openly admit, I think we were both on the same page with Judon when he signed it. We didn't think he was that great, but seeing the fall off of the Ravens defense and seeing what he's continued to now do in New England, it's like, oh, maybe he was that linchpin to make that whole thing work. Because I guess that was the only dude that got a double team. Nobody else could get one. Oh, okay.
Yeah, you ain't got a slide protection to nobody. You ain't got a chip. None of that.
Can you think of any pass rusher on their team that you like? If the Cowboys were playing them right now, that you would be like, I'm worried about that guy.
Not one bit. As long as you don't consistently test hump on that defense, you'll be fine.
I can't think of a single person in that front seven that I'm like,
nope.
We have to.
Patrick Queen lighting the pants. You get your hands on him, he's done.
That Patrick Queen gets blocked by tight ends and fullbacks. Okay.
Yeah, he's lighting the pants.
Okay, deal with the old line.
Yeah, he's lighting the pants, bro. You get your hands on him, you can move him 20 yards down the field. So yeah, nobody in that.
So you know what's funny, Mase? Honestly, I think they made a mistake not trying to move him back. He's fast enough that he could have played back. I understand it's a different skill set. There's some different things that you need to do, right? But with their scheme, their safeties play a lot of zone and a lot of in the box zone anyway, right? So they should have moved him back. Because he can't get off blocks, bro. Yeah. Like he can't.
It's the same conundrum that the Cardinals have with Isaiah Simmons. They moved him exclusively into the box as a linebacker when his the greatness of him was his ability to win mismatches out on the edge with tight ends and receivers. I mean, you slotted him in the slot basically in your nickel packages, and as a base, he was a safety. So, I mean, to now put him exclusively at linebacker, you've seen his transition to the NFL has been slow. I mean, he's maybe play here or there, but that same instance, yeah, those lighter linebackers, if they don't find what they're good at early, if they don't have a defense that can help them out, that's complementary to their skills, they struggle.
Look, if you want to have a Darius Leonard style or Fred Warner style linebacker, right? You better have somebody in front of them boys to protect them. And this is one thing I'm going to harp on over and over. And I know we kind of need to get moving here. So I need you. We'll get your losers real quick here, Mase, and then we'll get moving to the picks. But it's as simple as this. Fred Warner, for years, since he was in the NFL, he's had he had Defoe in front of him, right? Mm-hmm. Had Defoe in front of him. Now he's got Armstead and Bosa to protect him because you have to worry about those guys, right? And Kinlaw was playing, he was playing pretty well for them. So you had Kinlaw too. So you had guys in front of him to protect him, right? Keep the offensive lineman off him. Darius Leonard, he's got Defoe in front of him, right? We may talk about this last week. He got Defoe, these boys in front of him to keep them linemen off.
Yeah,
him,
Defoe, Quiddy Pay, another 6'5", 300-pound defensive lineman. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's got some road graders that you have to put somebody in front of.
So that's why I say Baltimore is my other loser in this situation. But Mase, go ahead. Who you got as your two losers here?
My two losers, I'm gonna go with Carolina, just because for a team that's trying to fire sell to only move one player, that right there just shows me that you really don't know what you got going on in your front office, because getting what they got for McCaffrey is phenomenal, because I mean, you don't know what hit's going to take him out. You don't know, but to keep that team intact, knowing that you're trying to rebuild, because you're probably going to have a new head coach in the offseason. You're probably going to be looking for a new quarterback and GM, all of that. So to not recoup more, given the fact that they're kind of putting it in the tank, I feel like that's their loser. And I don't really want to call Dallas a loser, because they didn't make moves, because the move they were trying to make, I personally didn't think that was the move they needed to make. With what they've done on offense,
what move was that?
They were trying to go get Brandon Cooks, but it was just the issue of Houston not wanting to take some of his guaranteed contract money on, so they ended up falling through. But given Dallas's track record with their second round picks, they should have been more. They should have played that out more, because from 2014 to last year, I think there's only like 3 second round picks still on the team. You got D-Law, Diggs, and Sam Williams, I believe, are the only second round picks that are still on the team out of like a 6-7 year period. So I mean, I personally think they should have went in and went defense to try to find a corner, because Anthony Brown has been giving up the cheeks all year. That Bears game
going at AB.
That Bears game would have been markedly different with Claypool out there than who they would have, because there were several occasions Anthony Brown was getting beat by a bunch of whodunits and how they make the league.
By Dante Pettis of the world, ladies and gentlemen.
So I mean, I think their attempt to move was good, but what they were trying to get, not good. Because for as much as I harp on Kellen Moore, Mike McCarthy, they have seemed to figure out the offensive formula for this team to be successful. So I don't necessarily think they truly need a third receiver.
So I just want to make sure I'm understanding it right, so we can make sure we keep it moving here. But essentially what you're saying is you feel like Gallup's going to round himself into form enough to where you didn't need offense. What you needed to go do was make the clear better part of your team, because you kind of have two strengths, right? Because their offense and defense are both good. They're not bad. Neither side is bad, but the defense is the better side. So you're saying, hey, we have only a very small weakness on defense. Let's shore that up instead of trying to go get offense. Okay. Yes,
because over the last three weeks or so, our group, our tight end group as a whole, has shown that we can line up in jumbo packages and they can go out and be route runners and pass catchers.
Gotcha. So I will say this. I'm gonna close the segment out with this and say this. For our boy Smoke to be out here hating, Now my boy got 2 wide receivers. You about to see my quarterback shine, smoke. About to see him shine. Y'all sold your soul for a Super Bowl, and now you probably ain't gonna see one for a good minute while we on the rise.
And before we slide to the next, so we got to keep moving. My honorable mention for losers would be the Rams, because for whatever reason they could not get rid of Cam Akers, even though they shopped that man around for weeks.
Who wants him? Why would you want him?
I'm just saying, no. There's some value there. There's some value there in his potential still. So I mean, they could have got something.
Nah, bro. Nah. He's a running back. He's a running back, Mase, that hasn't even showed elite skills at this point, right? You can go find one of those in the draft. Yeah, pay that guy. I know it's kind of cold, right? But Mase, we play franchise mode. Would you trade for Cam Akers so you have to pay him?
No.
Exactly. So got to get moving here to the picks of the games this week. And in this game here, me and Mase were both right. We both picked the Eagles, and Daryl's hatred so much inside of him wouldn't let him pick the Eagles, even though they were going up against a 1-5-1 Texans team. But whatever, man.
Wouldn't let him do it.
The hate fire in his soul was not allowing it, Mase. He has so much hate fire for the Eagles in Philadelphia. Like people, y'all have to understand something. Daryl hates Philly so much. He was on here celebrating earlier how Philly is down in the World Series, and Daryl gives piss all about baseball. But it was making him so happy. He was in here smiling and dancing and feeling good. Like, ooh, yeah, Philly sucking.
Tap dance on their grave. Tap dance on their grave. Astros are going to make it. That's all I'm going to say. 7 games.
I told y'all he hates Philly. So Philly, while y'all be out here watching this, just make sure you tell Daryl how much you hate him too in the comments, and tell us how you love me and Mase, because we appreciate y'all hollering at us out there in Philly. Yes, but we will get moving to this week's games, and we will start here with the 12 o'clock games, of course, as always. And we've got Colts at the Pats. Mase, who you got?
I got Patriots here. This is the Colts have started their Sam Ellinger experiment, and we know Belichick's track record versus young and rookie quarterbacks. So we got Patriots.
Harold, who you got?
Patriots. No hard decision there.
This is a Pat sweep. Yeah, I don't trust any rookie quarterback against Bill Belichick. Got to see it first. It's a rare one that you actually do good.
It sounds right.
Like, you know, it's weird, Mase. I think the only of the good quarterbacks that has done really, really good against the Patriots the first time they've seen them recently, I think it's Mahomes and Tua. Weirdly enough.
Yeah, that's it.
Tua
hasn't lost to the Patriots.
Yep. He's undefeated against the boys, which is really wild when you think about it. But moving forward here, we have got Packers at the Lions. Mase, who you got?
Oh, man.
If you do one more of that, you know who you're going to pick. Stop.
You know what, man? I'm going with the man Campbell's here. I just think it's just a dumpster fire going on right now in Green Bay.
Daryl, who you got?
Lions.
He's just biting all your picks again, Mase. Here you go. Biter of the year out here. I'm not a biter. I'm a writer for myself and others. Yeah, sure.
I ain't biting.
You out here biting his picks. Stop it.
First one was my team. And then the second one, it was obviously I'm not going to pick Green Bay. I ain't biting off of Mase. Mace biting off of me. He knows what greatness is.
Oh, okay. We'll see what happens. All right, we're going to see what happens here then. All right, so Daryl, who you got? Chargers at Falcons.
I'm gonna go with the Falcons. They're looking pretty good this year, you know.
Hey, why did he turn into Morty all of a sudden? I don't understand what happened there. I was like, oh my God, Rick, I don't understand what we're doing here, man. Like, well, why did that happen? I don't understand.
I can't turn my back on the Falcons right now.
Oh my goodness. Mase, who you got?
The injury bug just keeps striking the Chargers. Keenan Allen, Mike Williams, and pretty much all of their competent receivers are out. I got the Falcons.
Oh, look at that. 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 He's biting off of who? Oh, okay.
Calm down. Look at him.
Okay.
Man, been over there basically asleep for like 20 minutes, and now he went, hey, look at that, look at that, look at that, all in my face. You know, man, he just recovered from the itis, Mason. You want to get my face now?
He caught a case of the itis mid-show, and he's got his second win now.
So it ain't trying to hear it. Yeah, hey, look, you know what? As much as I agree with what you're saying there about that, Mase, I think the Falcons are just going to poop this game away, man. I really do. I feel like this is one they should win that they're just going to lose for some weird reason. This is like one of those, Mase, or Mariota throws like 2 picks, fumbles twice. You know what I'm saying? I feel it in my gut. My guy, because what you said, that was my thought process too. I was like, okay, and you know, the Chargers got so many injuries, but my gut's like, yo, the Falcons about to just falcon this one away. Don't do it, bro. So got to go the other way. All right, but moving forward here, we've probably got what is one of the bigger games of the week. Bills at Jets. Daryl, who you got? Man, look at that. We'll see what he gonna say here, Mase.
Well, I'm not going to pick the Jets, you know, because this is a lopsided arrangement we got here. So I'm going to pick the Bills. Thank you.
Hey, so you got?
I got the Bills, but I will say that I am very excited for this game, oddly enough, because Sauce has been as advertised, and I'm on the train. I'm drinking the sauce. Like my man is out here balling, locking up everybody, and this is going to be his biggest. This is going to let us really know where Sauce is as a player, because we know Josh Allen and Diggs aren't going to shy away from any corner. We've seen it. Diggs has been cooking up everybody.
Diggs has no respect for any corner.
None of them.
Yeah.
And he shouldn't. Have you seen? Yeah. He shouldn't have any respect for him.
That man has no regard for anybody. He sees you, everybody. It doesn't matter who's lined up across from him. He's that rare wide receiver that actually has the talent, but also has the combination of, I look at all of you as barbecue chicken. All of you. It's just, does the quarterback throw me the ball? I'm going to beat you, but does Josh throw it to me? That's it. And
Josh has the cojones to throw the ball to him.
On the season, he's got 55 receptions for 764, bro. He's averaging like 14 a catch.
And he's doing this versus the number one option. It's not like teams aren't running out the Jair Alexanders at him. Like, they're running their best guy at him and rolling coverage everywhere else. And he's like, okay, boss, we about to do this. He go out there, line up, pat the head and say, let's get it.
And then, right, you get caught slipping. Gabe Davis hit you. This man got 16 receptions for 418 Mase and 4 tutties. He averaging 26 a catch. Bruh. This is video game numbers, bruh. This is like, hey, Mase, this is like somebody, hey, I got that rookie wide receiver, bro. I got to get his dev up real quick. 16 receptions for 418. What the hell is this?
I'm only throwing the ball when he's 30 yards down the field. That's it. That's it. That's the only time I'm throwing the ball. 30 yards down the field. That's it. Either it's going to be an epic completion or an epic fail. One of the two. That's it.
So this one for me, I actually think this is going to be a really close game. I think the Bills are going to get caught a little bit by surprise. But I think they win this game in the end because, yeah, they got some certified dogs out there right now. And Josh Allen is on track to win that MVP, as we both picked him too. So we
also the addition of Nyheim Hines for that offense. He's every bit of the pass catching running back that they need on that team, because that was the one area on their offense that they really didn't have. Even though it's not like they needed it, because I mean you have enough pass catches and you have a very good pass catching tight end. You didn't need it, but like I said, the rich get wealthier.
You know what? Let me correct that. I picked Josh Allen to win the MVP. You picked Lamar Jackson.
Yeah, I did pick Lamar.
Yeah, you looking pretty good for that Defensive Player of the Year for Michael Parsons, though. Looking pretty good. I went Bosa because I just didn't want to pick the same thing as you. And I didn't want to pick, and I was like, I'm not picking another Cowboy. I've had enough of this. I get enough of hearing 11 from heaven from this guy as it is. So I'm all right on that. I'm cool. I'm cool. So moving forward here, though, Mase, who you got? Vikings at Commanders. Mase, all right, hold on. Let me tell you what time the game is.
Yeah, so what time the game is being played?
I'm pretty sure this is
it 12? Is it the televised
12 game?
It is a 12.
Yeah, it's a 12 o'clock game. But remember, also in this time frame, there will be Dolphins and Bears on, and Panthers and Bengals, and Chargers and Falcons, and like all the other games that we have, Packers and Lions. So this game will probably not get pushed to the national markets that don't have a game on in that time. I think this is be one of the other games.
I think we're going to get I'm going to go Vikings here, and I think we're going to get a big performance out of Jefferson, because believe it or not, he hasn't had a receiving touchdown since like week 4 or something like that. So I think he's well overdue to hit the gritty in the end zone. I think tomorrow's the day.
Yeah, his last touchdown was against the Packers. He had 2 against the Packers. Since then, he's had 6 for 48 against the Eagles, 3 for 14 against the Lions, 10 for 147 against the Saints, 12 for 154 against the Bears, 6 for 107 against the Dolphins, and 6 for 96 against the Cardinals.
He hasn't hit that end zone, though. So I think they're going to make it a point, especially with the Commanders shipping out Will Jackson. You ship out one guy in your secondary, and for him, he's probably over there ready to eat.
Yeah, who you got?
The future Washington Bezos.
Vikings. I got Vikings.
Yeah, this is a Viking sweep. It's just like what me and Mase told you guys, though. Heineke is better for this offense than what Carson Wentz is. Carson Wentz is not a good quarterback, no matter what people want to say. It's what was so. I almost cussed there. I almost did. I had to catch myself because I got in the moment, Mase, of thinking about when the Bears lost to the Commanders, and I almost did it. but legit, it's what was so infuriating about losing to Carson Wentz. I think I could have handled us, Mase, losing to Heineke better than Carson Wentz, because, I don't think Heineke's some great quarterback, but he's serviceable enough to not make you lose every game. He ain't going to necessarily win you games, but he ain't going to lose you every game. So Carson Wentz is the type of dude where, look, he either winning it for you or he losing it for you.
The craziest stat right now, Carson Wentz is leading quarterbacks in the NFC East in passing touchdowns, but they also have the worst record. He's leading by at least 5 touchdowns.
Yeah, he's currently, for those wondering, Carson Wentz he has 10 touchdowns right now. He's completing 62% of his passes, and he's thrown for 1,489 yards on this season. He's only got 3? I'm sorry, hold on, let me see. He's got 6 picks on the year, 6 interceptions. But how many fumbles does he have? Because he's always been bad about that too. Let me see. Because he's like, you know that just like I do, Mase, where it was like basically Carson Wentz at one point was good for a fumble a game. So yeah, hold on, let me see here.
Kind of like how Matt Ryan has been this year before he got benched.
Jeez, talk about being wrong on a guy. I'll eat the crap on Matt Ryan, bro. I was completely wrong on him.
We were both wrong on that because I thought that he was gonna give that passing game some consistency and they'd be able to feed Jonathan Taylor without any issues.
So Carson Wentz has got 6 fumbles on this season, but they've only lost one of them. So that's kind of just a lucky thing. But yeah, that's Carson Wentz still basically giving you a fumble a game.
Yeah.
So
those fumbles they might be recovering them, but they might be like drive killers. It might be.
Yep. Look, a fumble's never good for you.
Yeah.
Even if you recover it, it's never good for you. Never, ever. So, moving forward here, though, we've got Panthers at Bengals. Mase, what you got?
I got the Bengals here. Like I said, that the Panthers should be putting it in the tank. So I just don't see any reason why they'll make it competitive, but I don't think it'll be fruitful for them.
Yeah, Daryl, who you got?
I got Bengals. I don't believe in the Panthers.
Yeah, this is a pretty easy one. The Panthers. Woo! Like May said, y'all should have traded DJ Moore up out of there. Yeah, what the heck you guys were doing is beyond me. Look, DJ Moore should be off that team. Burns should be off that team. And I think they got one other player that's worth something there. Should all be like whoever that is. I can't think of who it is at the moment, but they should all be gone, and you should have gotten as many draft picks as you could for them. That team needs a complete rebuild. The people that you had in charge before didn't know what the heck they were doing. Joe Judge clearly had no idea what he was doing. Okay, like it is very, very clear by looking at that team, he had no idea what they were doing. Because look, last week, they should have won. I should have been right on my pick, but DJ Moore decided to say, I'm going to take my helmet off in the end zone and make this kick harder on my kicker who stinks. Good job, DJ. But yeah, so this is easy for me. Bengals. All right, Raiders at Jaguars. Mase, are they going to get you this week, Mase? Are they going to get you?
Nope. I'm picking Jags. I can't do it no more. I'm off that train. I refuse. I can't do it no more.
Daryl, who you got?
Well, it's opposite day, and I'm on that choo-choo train. Let's go, Raiders. Let's ride.
Oh, no. You just said let's ride for the Raiders. Oh, goodness.
Ravens flock, let's fly, bro.
Both of y'all stop it right now. Stop it. Behave yourselves.
You know what's silly? If the Raiders do win this week, how salty would you be?
I'm not gonna be salty because they've hurt me enough. I'm not gonna be salty. They've hurt me to the point to where I have no feelings for them anymore. Like at this point, I'm the one that folds up all their clothes, packs it up neatly, and stacks it outside. Like, you got to go. Like, that's how calm I am about not picking the Raiders anymore.
Oh, so you're not doing the Stella?
No. I'm not just throwing it out the window because I might go out there and bring it back in. But no, I'm neatly stacking this stuff. You know what? I'll even rent the U-Haul for you. You got to go.
Oh my God. Oh goodness. Yeah, for me, this is easy. I'm Jags. I ain't trusting the Raiders at all. 0%. Josh McDaniels has shown me he's a flop as a head coach.
He is not a head coach. He better go back to New England and just ride Belichick's coattail until he retires.
Yep. He's not a head coach. He better look. Mase, if he's smart, he'd eject to college at this point. Just eject. Go coach at college. It'd be easier for you. Your scheme might actually work in college.
I don't think it's so much the scheme as it is his relationship with players, though.
True, but again, he's been proven now to be a 2-time fraud.
Yeah. How did he get a second job after that first botched experiment? Yeah,
how does Zach Taylor have a job with the Bengals when we've seen that he's not really a great coach, Mase? Because he was whose coattails was he hanging on? He's like, oh, you was praying at the altar of Sean McVay. Hey, Josh McDaniels, you was praying at the altar of Bill Belichick. Oh, okay, yeah, maybe some of that'll rub off on us over here, dummies. No, that's not how that works. Not how it works at all. All right, but moving forward here, you've got Dolphins at Bears. Mase, who you got?
I'm going to take the Dolphins here just because the Bears just don't have enough people in the secondary to cover what's going to be thrown at them. Like I said, you got Jalen Johnson, and it gets suspect after that in the pass game. So,
Harold, who you got?
Got the Dolphins because Bears are boo-boo. So let's go.
Jones over here, he's fighting for his life right now, people. And give him a prayer too.
Pray for him. Pray for him. Pray for him.
Dude, my allergies have been beating my you know what, man. Like it's been bad since the weather started changing. So yes, excuse me.
Like I said, hey, give him he's fighting for his life right now, people.
I'm glad those COVID shots took my allergies away. I'm telling you that.
Did they really?
Yeah, they really did. I don't have
this man how he get a good side effect? Why can't I get a side effect like that? Like, why can't I get hey, my allergies are just gone? Like what?
Like I'm really shocked. Like all my life I had like those, like, you know how you cut grass, all that stuff, weather season change, the whole nasal freaking everything gone. Thank you, all three shots. 1, 2, and booster. You think I'm getting another one? You think I'm getting another one this year? Nah, I'm good. It might take something else away. It might take something else away. I don't need that in my life.
Hey, bro, I'm happy for you, dog. Allergies ain't no joke.
I'm like looking at everybody in the house. They're like, daughter's dealing with allergies. Everybody dealing with allergies. I'm like over here like,
COVID did. Hey, you sniffing with full confidence right now. He getting full whiffs.
This is some straight BS, man. I'm not mad at you. I'm happy for you, right? Because we all know how it is having allergies. It sucks, right? Like, but I'm jealous. Like, I'm so jealous. I'm like, I wish that happened for me. Like, I wish I didn't have allergies anymore.
My allergies was so bad. It was like to the point, like when I started breathing and stuff, it was like you could see the throat like going in. Shit, that's how bad it was.
Oh jeez.
Yeah, so when that going, I was like, shit, I don't miss that shit at all.
$5.
I'm over the limit at this point. You might as well keep on finding me at this point. I'm good.
Hey, that's $10 because you said.
It is $10.
I'll refresh mine with a game. How about that? I'll refresh mine with a game.
I'm gonna need to see payment on your fines before Christmas. We will set a date before Christmas. Okay, because I know we all gotta buy presents for our loved ones. But I expect to see your fine money before Christmas. But getting back to the picks here, this is a pretty easy one for me. The Bears secondary was getting torn apart last week by Gallup and Lamb easily. Like it wasn't even a task for them. Dak and those boys were out there literally just killing us over and over. And then we couldn't stop the run with Tony Pollard. I don't know how the heck we're going to stop the combination of Hill and Waddle at this point. One of them is going to go off because Jalen Johnson he can't guard them both. You know what I mean? I think Eddie Jackson probably makes another play for us again this week, right? He probably ends up getting himself another big play, but it's not going to be enough. Our offense isn't going to be able to score enough points to keep up with them at this point. I think they win by 2 scores here, so I got to go Dolphins. But moving forward here, Mase, Seahawks at Cardinals. Did Kyler do his homework this week?
Nah, bro. Because actually, as a matter of fact, Call of Duty Activision had a small issue with some of their content packages, so they've handed out double XP. So he been up all night with them double XP tokens. He ain't done no homework.
Hey, those tokens are real time. So every time he pops an hour, he's probably getting only 3 matches out of that. So hey, depending on what game mode he's doing, I'm just saying he probably burned them all out already.
Murray don't care. He got a whole stock of them things from Activision. What you mean, bruh?
Hey, FaZe Kyler has an infinite amount of double XP tokens, bro. What do you mean? It's Call of Duty. It's Call of Duty season. FaZe Kyler is in full effect. He's in full. Hey, he's in his best form right now.
Horrible.
So who you taking?
Seahawks.
Harold, who you got?
It kills my soul to even say this team's name. But after I seen them highlights last week, Seahawks.
Yeah, this is a Seahawks sweep. Call of Duty's fresh out. Kyler is barely sleeping right now. Okay, let's be honest. That man is probably seeing 3 hours, maybe a night of sleep right now, right? Because look, he got to go into the office in the morning, right? He got to go in and do his football stuff. Then he got to act like he's doing his film study stuff as he just scrolls through it. He presses play as he's watching Call of Duty, right? He has to do that. So it gets in that time. And he on the game all night. He ain't going nowhere. He having his meals and stuff made for him, brought straight to him. So Kyler Murray's probably seeing 3 hours of sleep right now. No way am I picking him. I can't wait, Mase, to see this in-season Hard Knocks. And when we see that Kyler Murray is not sleeping at all because he's playing Call of Duty all the time, this is going to be excellent.
Prime time television. I'm there.
Yeah, this is going to be great. So moving forward here, we have got the Sunday night game, which is Rams at Bucks. Both are looking like dumpster fires right now. Mase, who you got?
I'm gonna take the Bucks because actually that's another one of the afternoon games. That's Sunday night, but I'll take the Bucks here.
You don't have a good reason. I don't have a good reason.
Listen, bro. Matthew Stafford has just been selling. Plain out and simple. Matthew Stafford has been selling.
Flip a coin. I don't know, bro. Look, I'm gonna go Rams. Aaron Donald about to go crazy this game because there's nobody on the inside that can block him on that team right now. So there we go. Daryl, who you got?
I've been Bucks this whole season. This man's in his feelings. I can't trust a man with their feelings on unhinged, so I gotta go with the Rams.
Unhinged.
Oh my goodness.
Hey, he hurt. He really hurt.
Yeah, hey, you can see it. Daryl is hurt that his man's has become that guy. He's so mad. You can see it. He says so much disappointment.
Like it's at a point when you're headline. Like I was on the train, like I was dedicated. I was not going to bet against Brady, but at this point now, it's just like, yo, you turn to a whole different person. Who are you anymore? Who are you? I don't care if you want to choose football over your family. That's not my problem. I need you to be focused on the game. If you ain't focused on the game, then I can't do anything with you.
Hey, Tom said that 5-star hotel bed ain't the same as this one at home.
Hey, sucks to suck. All right, moving forward here. This is the Sunday night game, people. I'm sorry. We've got Titans at Chiefs. Mase, who you got?
This is actually a lot tougher because Tennessee has played the Chiefs well the last 2 years or so. and Tennessee's on a 5-game win streak. I don't know how who's going to be the quarterback. Is it Malik Willis going to be quarterback again, or is Tannehill back?
I'm pretty sure they're riding it out with Malik Willis.
Okay, so they're just going to go Malik Willis all the way. Okay, if that's the case, I don't expect a rookie quarterback to come in and play well versus that defense right now. So I'm going to go Chiefs.
Daryl, who you got?
Titans.
Look, man, he only did that because he needs to just be reminded, sir. When Patty Mahomes is playing, I'm always betting on black, baby. This is Patty Mahomes, baby. You kidding me? Patty.
Yeah.
Go.
Patty ain't going to the Super Bowl though, so you can bet all day on black.
He the true GOAT.
True
Not
GOAT.
He the true GOAT.
How many rings that man got? How many rings that man got?
Hey, he didn't get to ride Bill Belichick and the defense's coattails for years before he finally turned into a quarterback worth something when they changed the rules. We ain't gonna talk about that now. We ain't gonna talk about them Tom Brady playoff wins with 147 passing yards because the defense was out there suffocating the other team. We ain't gonna talk about that now. We're gonna talk about that. Yeah, get out of my face. I know football history. Get out of my face. I know who Tom Brady is.
You like a Cowboys fan, riding.
He is not. He is my GOAT. Tom Brady, not my GOAT.
He's my greatest of all time. Like Anderson Silva is the greatest of all time for you.
Patrick Mahomes is the GOAT. You heard me. I'm saying it to you now. So in 10 years, when we talking about Patrick Mahomes still out here balling, I'm gonna just remind y'all. 10 years ago, your boy Joe been telling y'all. Patrick Mahomes is the GOAT. You heard me. But moving forward here, got the Monday night game, which is Ravens at Saints. Mase, who you got?
Ravens flock, let's fly.
I knew it.
Oh my God.
I knew it. He don't believe in the Saints either. Come on, man. You don't believe in the Saints.
Well, Daryl, I'm assuming you're picking the Ravens then, huh?
I believe in the Saints today.
Oh my God, he is drunk. Mase, he's super drunk. What happened? He I don't know. It's like Mase, he got that second win and came back drunk. Like I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. But this is an easy one for me. If you think I am trusting the Saints, boy, let me tell you something. I trust them as much as Baker Mayfield right now.
Oh, then you definitely in there for a surprise. There we go.
Man, no, bro. Ravens all day. You crazy. You crazy. Let me make it clear. Ravens. No, never. The Saints, man, they might be throwing the red rifle back out there again. Are you crazy?
As soon as we done with the show, I'm doing high knees.
We got to pick next Thursday's game here, and it's going to be a poop bowl. It is Falcons versus Saints. Mase, who you got?
I got the Saints. Like I said, these Thursday night games are toss-ups. I'm going to stop reasoning my picks on Thursdays and just pick a team. Saints.
Daryl, who you got?
Look at this man. See, you picked the Saints after all. Look at that. See, Saints. See, I'm double Saints. How about that? Double down. Ride on. Woo-ha. Woo-ha. Not hee-ha. Woo-ha. Let's go. Woo. Who are you going to pick, Falcons?
Just out of principle, I can't even pick the Saints. I'm going Falcons, bro. Just out of principle, bro. Like just because he said, just because he said all of that, I can't even do it, bro. He made it impossible.
Smokey.
Yep. Hey, I know somebody else had to learn that, Mase. But Mase, tell the people where to find you.
Twitter, funky_stuff09. Twitch, twitch.tv/swaggy Mase. Come hit me up. Check me out.
Daryl, tell the people where to find you, Mr. Low Elo Janitor.
Twitch, streaming in 4K. I don't know why it's doing that, but it's doing it and it's working. Yeah, Twitch. I'm gonna be twitching after this. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna twitch. Twitching after this. Mase, you wanna play some Modern Warfare? We can play some Modern Warfare.
I'm down. Let me just find some food and I'll be with you.
Yeah, we can all play together, but you know, my game share partner decided to buy it on PC for some outrageously strange reason. I don't know what he was thinking when he told me previously. Oh yeah, I got it. I got Call of Duty, baby. I got it. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
The principality.
Niggas. That's what I'm saying. Niggas.
You were a victim.
At JSpanDeMan everywhere. You guys know where you can find me. Instagram, Twitter, Twitch, all that good stuff. You'll either see my pretty face or you will see the ITC logo. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, we thank you again for coming through for another resounding edition of your favorite weekly sports show, which you better make sure you hit that god dang notification bell. Somebody tried to tell me, we didn't know y'all was recording new episodes. Well, that shows me you snitching on yourself because we've been telling y'all for weeks to hit the notification bell, baby. It ain't that hard. It ain't that hard.
We need you.
Hit it. Hit subscribe. Hit the notification bell. You'll be notified every time we put up something new. But yes, this is another resounding episode of your favorite weekly sports show, and that is ITC
Sportsball.
We were way off that one.